you gotta be quiet. We're doing surgery. And he goes, you were giving us lectures on how hearing works. You were giving lectures on how your tinnitus was doing, because you kept saying, my tinnitus is changing pitch. Huh, I wonder if that's the medicine, or I wonder if it's because of what you're doing in there. And then I said, wonder if I'll have pulsatile tinnitus after this. Well, could you make sure I don't have any of them? And then they're like, I guess Shelton was laughing. And they said, would you just go to sleep and stay asleep? And I said, I am asleep. And they're like, well, you just won't quit talking. And I guess one of the nurses was laughing, and she said, well, okay, so we've learned about your husband and how you met him and why you married him, and we learned about your dad and how you skied a glacier and almost died in Switzerland, and we learned about your mom and your sisters and how you went all over Europe with them, and we learned that you work 2 jobs and you really like them, but you wish they were full-time. And you gave us a lecture about living with hearing loss and how you should treat a person. And she goes, it was a very educational operation.
Oh my God. Oh no. Oh no.
But then they had to tape my mouth shut.
I've wanted to do that for years.
Joan?
What?
Is her teeth so close together that they're starting to push her front teeth out?
Yeah, I'm getting an overbite.
Yeah, you are. Maybe that's because you clench your teeth at night and you're forcing your teeth out.
No, they made me a retainer, but that's what killed that one too. It was too tight, so I had to wear it. And so, but you know where it hurts the very, very worst? Because I thought it would hurt here where they drilled, but the incision hurts the worst, but it's clear back, like at the base of my skull, so they must have had to go back further.
Well, quit playing with it.
Because it feels like,
You
well,
think,
it definitely feels like it was cut. They wheeled me into recovery, and a few times, I guess I woke up and I looked around and I said, so, is this a party? Because there were people dressed up, and they're like, no, just relax, you're okay, you're in recovery. And I'm like, recovery? Why? And they're like, you just had surgery. And I'm like, I did? And I had the big oxygen mask on, and I took it down, and I said, I don't want this thing on me. And they're like, you have to have it. And they kept putting it on, and then they taped it on me, so I couldn't take it off. So then the one nurse came over, and she was holding my hand, and she kept going, are you okay? And I said, can I have my hearing aid back? And she goes, well, no, the one you had surgery on. I said, I have another one. Can I put that back on? And she goes, can you do it yourself? And I'm like, I think so. So I put it on, and I turned it on, and there was no sound. And I said, I can't hear anything. And she goes, is the battery okay? And I said, yeah, the battery's fine. She goes, I don't know why it's not on. So she goes, just leave it on and give it a minute. Maybe your body's just in shock. So I left it on, and I fell back to sleep, and then she gave me 2 shots of pain medication because I was crying. And then she came over and she held my hand. She sat with me, like almost the whole time I was in there, and kept feeding me ice chips. And then she goes, can you hear me now? And I'm like, barely. It's not working very good. She goes, it might take a while for it to come back. And then I told her about my eyes. I said, I can't see. And she went and got the doctor. And he goes, well, your vision may be off for a while. But then he made me smile, and he said, "Can you feel your face?" And I went, "Oh, yeah, I'm kind of numb all over, but I think, yeah." And then he's like, "Clench your teeth." And I clenched my teeth, and he goes, "Okay, I think we didn't hit the facial nerve. I think you're okay."
That's good.
And so he goes, "Just make sure if you have any problems." And then I came in here and they said, "You have to be in a recliner." And I'm like, "Can I lean back?" And he goes, "The chair's broke." And it'll recline, but they have to prop it with a chair. But then it goes all the way back, which made me have a worse headache. And so
we may have to get her
I have
one of those set up.
I have one
I have
too.
one at my house.
I have one too.
No, can't use yours. We
It's
can't
in my
afford it.
bedroom.
No, we can't afford to
cat.
have anything out of your house.
I've got one
But
that I
they said
used
I'll
to
probably
use.
have some leakage, so
Yeah.
you'll probably want to put an old towel or something,
Okay.
just because it'll probably leak a little.
Okay.
But yeah, so happy Halloween surgery.
Hey,
I'm alive.
You look like a pirate.
I'm
to me.
gonna have you